Welcome to this Cortisol Detox Yoga Flow. My name is Eckstrom, co-founder of Inner Dimension Yoga. And today we're going to be moving through a series of twists and really leveraging the cortisol that you're feeling in your body for the positive. So let's get started seated on the mat. Come into a comfortable cross-legged seat. Place the hands on the knees and sit up tall. And so cortisol kind of gets a bad rap. And we need it. We need it in order to feel energized and vitalized, and yet you might have too much of it in your body, and that's okay. We're gonna work it out and we're gonna integrate it so that you can end this practice feeling really well established in your physiology. So close your eyes, start to take your attention inside, and begin to attune your attention to your breath. And so you don't need to change anything, but just noticing your breath moving into and out of your body. And if you're feeling a little bit amped up right now, it would be completely normal that something is taking your attention away from the breath quite often. I was gonna say every few seconds, but it might even be faster than that. So how amazing that you're noticing, and in that noticing is the agency that you have to bring yourself back. And so you breathe again, you begin again, and we're gonna allow ourselves to have this fluctuation of stepping outside of presence and stepping back into it to create greater equilibrium and equanimity. And so from here, rub your hands together, start to create a little bit of friction between the palms of your hands. Maybe you start to feel a little bit of heat. And then interlace your fingers and place them right over your heart. And this is what's called a butterfly hug in the somatic healing realms. Just placing the hands over the heart, and internally and silently, we'll take a phrase from Virginia Woolf. I am rooted, but I flow. And internally and silently repeat to yourself, I am rooted and I flow. And so feeling the roots of your foundation, the groundedness of your lower body connected to the earth, and the fluid nature of your breathing body, and allow that to guide you today. Release the hands onto the knees, and on an inhale, lift your heart, lift your chest, a little seated cat-cow here. And then exhale, tuck the chin, rock back onto the sitting bones as if to lift your belly button to your face, and a few times back and forth. Inhale, heart lifts, shoulders roll. Exhale, spread the shoulder blades wide, dome and round the back. 2 more times on your own. On an inhale, come up to a tall spine, sweep the feet around you, and head right back into downward facing dog. And so we're getting into downward facing dog pretty quickly in our practice because it is an inversion. And oftentimes getting the head below the heart can symbolically be a way of getting out of our heads and into our bodies. And so for a moment, maybe you just imagine that the head could open, and anything that doesn't serve this practice, dump it out into the earth where it can be of use, where it can be composted. And then keep what you have. Just step your feet a little bit closer to you, and then step your feet about as wide as your yoga mat. And maybe for some of us with tight calves and hamstrings, that allows us to get the heels a little closer to the earth. So in this shorter, wider downward facing dog. Then take your right hand and bring it to your outer left calf and take a twist. So here's your first twist of many in this practice. You might bend the right elbow, turn your gaze under the left arm, and then keep driving the floor away as you press firmly through the left heel of the hand. Take one more inhale there as you twist, and then exhale, right hand to the earth, and left hand outside the right calf, and then start to twist. Starting to wrap the right waist back, the left waist under, a little bend in that left elbow. And you're noticing the mind is fluctuating off the mat, back to life, and you bring it back, you breathe again. You begin again as many times as you need to today. Place your left hand down, walk your feet back into your normal down dog distance. And on an inhale, lift your right leg up and off the earth. As you exhale, step your right foot through between your hands, lower your left knee down behind your left hip, and rise up into a low lunge. Take an inhale as you lift the pubic bone to the face, then exhale the hands to the heart, left elbow outside of your right knee. Take a prayer twist. Actively pressing the left waist away from the earth, turning the navel to the inner thigh, without collapsing the right knee in. Give it one last little squeeze. Back through the center on an inhale, arms rise. Exhale, place the fingertips down. On an inhale, lift the left knee up as you tuck the left toes, and then shift forward and float the left leg parallel to the mat. Take an inhale here in a variation of standing splits. As you exhale, pull your knee to your nose, curl in, left knee comes to the nose, forehead drops to meet the knee. Inhale, left leg back, heart shoots forward. Then as you exhale, left foot meets the right at the top of the mat, forward fold. Flat back on an inhale, hands to shins. Exhale as you fold and drop the head. Rise to the sky on an inhale. Exhale, drop your right arm outside of your right thigh and reach your left arm up and over the crown of your head for a side stretch. Right arm comes up to meet the left, inhale. Fold all the way out and down as you exhale. Hands maybe to shins or fingertips under the shoulders. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to the top of a push-up plank, hold plank, take an inhale. As you exhale, lower all the way down onto the mat, release the tops of the feet flat. Then on an inhale, twisting cobra to the right, gaze over your right shoulder, adding a twist here. Exhale through the center, heart, chest, and chin to the earth. Inhale, twisting cobra to the left as you gaze over the left shoulder. Exhale, heart, chest, and chin to the earth. Through the middle, inhale to cobra, and then exhale, tuck the toes, press up and back, downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift the left leg up and off the mat. Exhale, step the left foot through, drop the right knee down. Find your low lunge on the left side this time. Take an inhale, reach up, maybe gaze up. Exhale, pull the hands to the heart, stay empty of breath, and prayer twist, placing the right elbow outside of the left knee. And really starting to utilize what you're noticing within your physiology to your advantage. So it's not a problem. You're gonna put whatever these hormones are that are pulsing through your body, that are maybe creating a little bit of dysregulation, into movement so that they can integrate into your body and be to your advantage. Give it one last little squeeze. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, place the fingertips down. Inhale, right knee lifts up. And then as you exhale, shift forward and then lift the right leg up and off the mat. Take an inhale. As you exhale, pull your right knee to your nose, curl in on yourself. Inhale, right leg straight back, maybe shoot the heart forward, then forward fold at the top of the mat as you exhale, right foot meeting left. Inhale, find a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Rise to the sky. Inhale as you press to stand. Exhale, left arm drops outside of left leg. Lean to the left side, find a side stretch. Both arms to the sky. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold all the way out and down. Chest moves away from the thighs on an inhale. Plant the hands, step back to plank pose, and lower all the way down onto the mat as you exhale. Inhale, twisting cobra to the right. Exhale, heart, chest, and chin to the mat. Inhale, twisting cobra to the left. Exhale, heart, chest, and chin to the mat. Inhale, cobra down the center. Exhale, tuck the toes, press back, and let's flow this. On an inhale, right leg lifts up and off the mat. Exhale, right foot through, left knee to the mat. Inhale, low lunge, rise. Exhale, left elbow outside right knee as you twist. Inhale, float through the center. Exhale, fingertips to the mat. Inhale, left knee lifts. Exhale, shift the fingertips forward. Inhale, lift the left leg parallel to the earth. Exhale, left knee to the nose. Inhale, kick the left leg back. Exhale, forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bow back in. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, right arm down, left arm overhead. Inhale, up through the center, keep it moving, flowing. Exhale, fold all the way out. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, hands down, step back, rooted but flowing, lower all the way to the mat. Inhale, twisting cobra to the right. Exhale, lower to the earth. Inhale, twisting cobra to the left. Exhale to meet the mat. Inhale through the center. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck the toes as you press your way up and back. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Exhale, left foot steps through. Back knee drops. Inhale to your low lunge. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Inhale, rise back up through the center. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, right toes tuck in, knee lifts. Exhale, shift the fingertips forward. Inhale, float the right leg up and off the earth. Exhale, knee to nose, thigh to chest. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, fold top of the mat. Flat back, pull the breath deep. Fold and press the breath out to empty. Rise, inhale as you stand. Exhale, left hand down, right arm overhead, side stretch. Both arms up, inhale. Fold all the way out and down, exhale. Glance out halfway, inhale. Hands down, step back, lower all the way down onto the mat. Inhale, twisting cobra to the right for the last time. Exhale, heart, chest, and chin down. Inhale, twisting cobra to the left. Exhale, lower slow. Inhale to your baby cobra. Exhale as you descend. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, up and back, downward facing dog. Be right where you are. Keep the attention here on the four corners of the mat. The more you focus, the more you'll harness your power and your agency. Take an inhale, press back. Exhale, bend the knees, step or float, top of the mat. Flat back, inhale, fold, exhale. Bend your knees, drop your hips back, sit into Utkatasana chair pose. Take an inhale as you sit a little deep. Then exhale, stand, left arm forward, right arm behind you, a wide arm twist. Rebend the knees, inhale, sit back to chair. Exhale, stand, right arm forward, left arm behind you, find the second side. Back to chair pose on an inhale, toes spread. Exhale, dive, fingertips to the mat. Inhale, pull the chest out. Exhale, hands down, step or float back. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, outer right elbow touch. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, left elbow twist. Inhale, three leg down dog. Exhale, knee to nose, thigh to chest. Inhale, three leg down dog. Exhale, right foot forward, back foot flat. Rise up on an inhale, warrior one. We're just gonna keep things moving. As you exhale, straighten the right leg, bring the hands to the heart, roll the shoulders down the back, and then rebend the right knee. Inhale up into warrior one. Exhale, spread into warrior two as we flow. Right leg straight, right toes in, both arms to the sky, what we call star pose. Then exhale, interlace the hands behind the head, kick the heels in and sit deep. Inhale, tap your right elbow towards your right knee. Inhale to the center. Exhale, tap your left elbow towards your left knee. Inhale to the center, straighten the legs, kick the heels back, lift the arms up. Exhale, back to warrior two to the top of your mat. Reverse your warrior on an inhale, reach back. Cartwheel the hands down as you exhale, step to plank and lower with strength. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, wave the body back, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts on an inhale. Left knee, outer left arm, exhale. Inhale, heel up and back to the sky. Exhale, twist it over to the right side. Inhale, three leg down dog. Exhale, shoulders over wrists, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg circles up and back. Exhale, step the left foot through, back foot pivots flat. Rise up, inhale, warrior one, hands to the heart, front left leg straightens, roll the shoulders down the back. Rebend the left knee, circle the arms up. First warrior, take a breath. Open up warrior two as you exhale, spread to expand. Then inhale, left leg straight, arms elevate. Exhale, heels in, hands behind the head as you sit down into goddess pose. Tap the left elbow to the left knee, back through the center. Tap the right elbow to the right knee, back through the center. Heels back, arms to the sky. Take an inhale. Then exhale, warrior two, rebend the left knee. Reverse your warrior, inhale, left hip up and left arm back. Exhale, circle the hands down, step back to upper push-up and descend. Inhale, cobra or upward facing. Down dog as you exhale. So we're really utilizing what's occurring in your system to help support it to integrate. We're gonna keep moving, so stay right here. Take an inhale, sitting bones up and back, press the chest back, bend the knees, look forward, step or float. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. So by moving consistently, bend the knees, drop the hips, we're gonna get what might be just an overload of that hormone in your body out of your system. Take an inhale, stand, left arm forward, right arm behind. Rebend the knees, sit back in chair, stand and twist, right arm forward, left arm behind. So trust your body, inhale back to chair, to do what it needs to do to get back into balance. Flat back, inhale, hands down, step or float back, lower exhale. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right arm touch. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee, left elbow twist. Inhale, three leg down dog. Knee to nose, thigh to chest. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step it through and back foot flat. Rise up, inhale, warrior one, hands to heart and right leg straight. Rebend your right knee, inhale, Virabhadrasana one. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Inhale, right heel back and arms to the sky. Exhale, hands behind head, turn the knees out and sit deep. Inhale, tap it to the right. Exhale to the center. Inhale, tap it to the left. Exhale to the center. Star pose. Inhale, heels back and arms above. Exhale takes you to warrior two. One breath, one movement. Inhale, right hip up and right arm back. Exhale, cartwheel the hands, step back and descend. Inhale, cobra or up dog, always your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee, left arm touch. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, twist it to the right. Inhale, heel up and back. Exhale, pull it through the center. Inhale, last three leg down dog here. Exhale, left foot through. Inhale, warrior one as you rise above. Hands to the heart as you exhale, as you honor the flow. Rebend the left knee, first warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, left leg straight and toes ahead. Exhale, hands behind as the knees bend. Inhale, left elbow, left knee tap. Exhale to the center. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the center. Re-straighten the legs. Inhale, rise to meet the moment. Second warrior as you open it. Reverse your warrior, the peaceful warrior on and in breath. Exhale, circle the hands down, step back, elbows back. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts on an inhale. Right foot steps forward, back foot spins flat. Circle the arms to the sky on an inhale, and then take the hands behind you. Catch and interlace the fingers, lift the heart, lift the chest. Big inhale here, and then humble yourself as you exhale. Maybe chest parallel to the thigh, maybe the shoulder comes inside. And this is what life does. Being human is not easy. It humbles us again and again. And you're just learning how to respond rather than react. And look what you did today. You turned to your practice. That's an achievement. Rise back up, inhale to warrior one. Hands to the heart as you exhale. And then keeping what you have, left elbow outside of your right knee into Parivrita Virabhadrasana. Now this is one of my favorite poses and we don't see it very often because it's a pretty deep twist. If you feel this too much in your right hip, then just come onto your back left toes instead, and you can do it from crescent. But if it feels okay, seal the sole of the left foot flat. Keep hugging your right hip in as you take that twist a little bit deeper. Give it one final squeeze. Rise up, inhale to first warrior. Exhale, lean out halfway. Maybe that right thigh is really talking to you. And doesn't that get you present, that strong sensation? Float forward into third warrior. Chest parallel to the earth, hands at the heart, left leg reaching back, then float all the way up. Left knee high up into the chest, cross the left ankle above the right knee. Start to bend the right knee, sit your way back, and find your version of floating pigeon, just right here. And it's the poet Rupi Kaur who says, if you were born with the weakness to fall, you were born with the strength to rise. So if you fall out of this, you come right back. On an inhale, left knee to the chest, arms to the sky. And then exhale, sit your way down into chair pose. Bend the knees, drop the weight into the heels, take an inhale. Then pop up onto your toes, start to sit the sitting bones down to the heels, plant the hand shoulder distance, plug your knees high up into your arms. You could stay here. Maybe you come into Bakasana crow pose. Take an inhale, and then step or shoot the toes back, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Last little bit of standing practice. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot through, back foot flat. Rise up, warrior one. Hands behind, interlace one finger over this time. Pull the knuckles down, lift the chest. And then bow yourself down and get a little bit quiet. And so you're just listening inwardly. Draw the heart forward, rise all the way up. Look at the shifts you've created. Take a breath. Hands to your heart, right elbow outside of the left knee. Remember that you can come up onto the back right toes if that's better for your body. Pull the thumbs back, reach the heart forward, give it one last little squeeze. Rise back up, warrior one on an inhale. Hands to the heart, lean the torso forward, float up into warrior three. Chest parallel to the earth, right leg behind you. How amazing these balancing poses give us nowhere else to be except exactly right here. And isn't that when we're needing a cortisol detox exactly what our physiology is needing? Rise all the way up, inhale. Right ankle above the left knee, sit your way back. So oftentimes stress and anxiety so intertwined, and it's a symptom of being somewhere other than in this moment. For most of us, planning, projecting, really getting ahead of where our life is. And so this practice helps to plant you right where you most need to be, where you're gonna be most effective. Rise up, right knee to the chest, take an inhale. Right foot meets the left, take a big breath in. Last standing pose of the day. Bend the knees, drop the hips, sit back into chair. Pop up onto the toes, lift the heels, plant the hands down, spread the knees, plug the knees high up into the armpits, tilt forward, gaze forward, heels lift, and then shoot the toes back, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog for the final time. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Take a goodbye breath in downward facing dog. Exhale, bring your knees down to the mat, cross your ankles behind you, and roll onto your back. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Just like you did when you were standing in that figure 4 shape, you could stay here or reach forward and draw the left thigh into the chest. Close the eyes. And start to lengthen the out breath. Lower the sole of the left foot down, but keep the legs as they are. Just cactus the elbows. Drop the left knee and the sole of the right foot to the left and take a twist. And the right thigh continues to press forward, the right knee toward the sky. Lala Dahlia writes, she remembered who she was and the game changed. So you're just remembering your true essence. You're coming back to the source, your true nature, which is not this ruminating self. It's not this planning self, not this anxious one, not the hyper-vigilant one. You come to your practice and you remember that you do know how to trust. Come back through the center, right foot down, left ankle over the right knee, wrap the left thigh forward, draw the right knee into the chest. You know how to trust your life. You know when you're pushing too hard. You know when you've been over-striving. And so you're just learning how to listen again. You're just waking up. Always remembering that this is the heart and the soul of the practice, that the Pali word for mindfulness means to remember. We forget and we remember, we forget and we remember. There's nothing wrong with you, nothing wrong with your life that you keep forgetting. This is actually what it is to be on the path. Lower the right foot down, cactus the elbows, drop everything to the right. Left knee points to the sky, breathe. And come back through the center, uncross the ankles, hug the knees into the chest, give everything a squeeze. And then out and down into Shavasana. Arms spread, legs widen, and you release. Today would be a wonderful day to take a longer rest if you have time and space. Stay if you can stay, otherwise knees in. Transition with integrity, rock your way forward to sit. Legs cross, hands come to the space of the heart, bow the chin. And remembering your true essence, which is not the fullness of your life, the busyness of your days, the exceptionally overwhelming schedule, that underneath all of that is this grounded presence, a clear sense of seeing, and each time you come to the mat, you remember that. So may you remember yourself off the mat and in our world today. Take a deep breath in. Open the mouth, take a deep breath out. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing this practice today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel so we can keep sharing these practices for free. And then down below, you'll find a link to Inner Dimension Yoga. If you liked this practice, I have a full program called Yoga Detox 30. It's a 30-day detoxifying program that doesn't just have yoga practices, it has a daily talk and a workbook that can help you cultivate what we spoke about in today's practice. I hope you'll check it out, because when you go over to Inner Dimension Yoga, your first 10 days are entirely free. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. I so look forward to practicing with you next time. Leave a comment, let me know how you're feeling, let me know how you're doing, and I'll see you on the mat.